We are going to talk on interpolation. Interpolation is the process of finding a value between two known values. In interpolation, we find a what? We find a value. That is, we find a differences between values. It can be either forwarding or backwarding. So in interpolation, we have two methods of solving a question of interpolation. So we have Newton's forward difference and we also have what? Newton backward difference. So when we talk on Newton forward difference formula lies in between first two numbers. Back Newton backward difference formula lies in the word end two numbers, at the end of two numbers. So in finding forward. So we consider a what? A forward formula, that is the Newton's forward formula. You're finding a question on what, or a problem of forward Newton. So in forward formula we have yn of x is equal to y naught plus the p changes y naught plus p minus 1 all over 2 factorial the 2 y naught then p into p minus 1 p minus all over 3 factorial the 3 y naught. This is this can be this is a good examples of a term of binomial expansion. Remember that when you have a binomial expansion from one factorial is we have what? 2 factorial. From one factorial we have what? 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial. Remember that if it is 2 factorial, we are going to have this p into p minus 1 all over what? 2 factorial. If it is 3 factorial, p into what? P minus 1, p minus 2 into 3 factorial. If it is 4, p minus 1, p minus 2, p minus 3 all over what? 4 factorial, the 3y plus infinity. So it depends on how the finite difference ends. You will determine how many times you are taking it. Is it into what? 4 different terms or 5 different terms? So if it is backward, so where p is equal to x minus x naught all over n. So this p means x minus x naught. That is x naught, it can be a center. It will be x naught is a value, x is also a value. That is x minus x naught all over n. So if we are going to solve this, so I'm going to show you how to solve this. So let's go to backward formula. When we talk about backward means what? Going to back, like ending. Backward means like back, end of a thing. So in backward, the opposite of forward Newton formula will be our backward formula. So you can say this is a change. We call it a delta or change in y naught. That is change y naught. So the opposite of delta, it will be up. It will what? It will be what? Upside down. That is the opposite of this will be this. Then we have what? Yn p changes. That is this changes the opposite of changes. Yn plus p. In backward we have positive. Remember that p minus 1, the opposite of p minus 1 is what? P plus 1. Then we have the changes, the opposite of what? This changes raised to power 2 yn plus opposite of p minus 1 we get p plus 2. P plus 1 opposite of p minus 2 we have p plus 2. 3 factorial plus where p is what? S minus Sn all over h. So let us discuss this example. Find the cubic polynomials which take the following value. Y of 1 is equal to 24, y of 2 is equal to what? 120, y of 5 is equal to 336, and y of 7 is equal to 720. Else or otherwise, obtain the value of y of 8. So for us to solve this, for us is an we have to compute, we have to know, is it a forward formula I'm going to use to solve this, or is it a backward formula? So you have to study the question very well, so you'll be able to know what formula you are using to solve this problem. If you look this one, in forward formula, when something is what? Increasing. So we have y of 1, that is y of s is what? 24. Y of 3, this increases, that is, it increases what? Is an arithmetic. That is 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 2 give us 7. So it's a forward. Suppose if it is decreasing, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1. Or is it 7, 5, 4, 3, 1? We are considering what? Backward formula. Because what? Because of what? It decreases. So here is what is the times that y of x is what? It increased, that is y of x is 1, y of x here is 3, y of x here is 5, and y of x is 7. That is, it increases what with two values. That is, the difference terms of this is what 2. That is 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2. So here we are going to consider a forward formula in solving this question. So for us to consider our forward formula, that's Newton forward formula. So we have to convert to compute a forward differences table. We have to compute a finite difference table or a forward differences table. So solution to this, I have to compute my forward differences. So my y of x, so I have my x as well, I have my y. It means y of 1 means y of x. Here is x, this is x, this is x, this is x, this is also x. So x, so it means when my x is 1 here, I have y is what? 24. Another one is when my y, when my I have that is y. I have my reason of doing this. When my y here is what? When I have 1 as 24, I have my 3 as what? 120. And I have what? I have 5 as well. What is my 5? This is my 5 as what? 336. And I have my 7 as what? My 7 as what? I have my 7 as 720. 720. So I've compute for x and y. Since I'm considering since I'm considering forward difference, that is Newton forward interpolation, it means I have to find my first change. That is, I have to find the differences between this number. That is, here I'm going to have my first changes, that which is there. This is a change sign, that the delta. So it means the differences between 120 minus 24. So I'm going to have what? 120 minus 24. I'm going to have 96. Here will be my 96. 3 336 minus 120. What am I going to have? 336 minus 120. I'm going to have 216. Here will be my 216. And 720 minus 336. 720 minus 336. I'm going to have 384. 384. I did this so that the space that I leave, it will be occupied with the changes. I ask one here, I leave one line, I do another table. So that what? I do an horizontal line. So that what? My changes here, for me to get my first changes, that is, for me to get my first changes of y, you know that if we are computing in changes of y, that is 120 minus 24. So I'm going to have the y. Since it's I'm doing changes of what? Y. So 120 minus 24, I have 96. 336 minus 120, I have this. 720 minus 336, I have this. I did this so that I can have what? I can have my changes. That is, the space I leave, the space that I draw horizontal line, so that my changes then can be there, so that there will not be a mistake. I'm going to write it at the middle. The change 120 minus 24 will be my middle. That is, I have something like this: 24 and 120. So 120 minus 24 is what? It will be in this middle. So for this one to be in the middle, so I have to draw another line, so that what? It can be easily understood to me. So next is what? This is what I have to what? I have to keep doing all this, so that at the end I must only have one value at the end. That is, it ended with what? A one value. That is, it ended with one number. So how many number is here? 1, 2, 3. So I have to be doing it till I have only one number that ended it. So I have to compute another changes, which is the square y. So what is my d square y? 216 minus 96, I'm going to have this. So 216 minus 96, I'm going to write it at the middle. So this is the middle. 216 minus 96. I'm going to have 120. 384 minus 216. 384 minus 216. I'm going to have 168. So the differences of this, I write it in the middle here. So I will have to do it because this is about two numbers and only one number must end. So I have to compute my d. The changes is to power 3y. So 168, how many numbers do we have here? 2. I will just find the differences between the highest minus lowest. 168 minus 120. I'm going to have what? 48. So 48. So can we compute for d raised to power 4y? No, because there's no number that is going to be here that for us to find what? To find the differences that we're going to write here. It ended with what? With one value, with a one number, and you cannot do differences there. So it means this is where I'm going to stop. Suppose if you are still have the number going, it must end it with one number. It's either 48, it's not is it must end it with a number. It can be any number, but it must end up with what? One value. It can be two or more value. That is 168 minus 120. We have what? 48. And there's no number that we have left. Suppose we have another two number. We're going to be doing it till it ended with what? Ended. So now on. So here now you can see that here now my forward. This is a forward. For me, it's a forward. So for me to complete my backward, and my backward is here. Suppose if it is backward I'm computing, I'm going to take this because this line is short. Because this space in the line is what? Is small. That's why it didn't form very well. This is what? This is form that is the line go like this. It's form in form of this. It's formed like this. We have the line form like this. You can see it. And we have another line form like this again as well. So since we are composing, since we are solving this result with Newton interpolation, that is forward Newton interpolation. So we are considering 124, 96. We are considering this forward thing. That is this value we are considering to solve this question. So this is the forward we are considering. So since I have composed my table for this, so I have to use my Newton formula. So since I have composed my table again, so I have to use my Newton forward difference, which is this. I'm considering this formula. So I'm going to what? Substitute all this. Why not? For me to solve this, so let me solve here. So where P is what? S minus S not N. So I have to hold this board. These are what? This is our formula. That is forward this. So I'll go to that forward difference forward difference formula. So this is our formula. Yn of x is equal to p changes in y naught. I'm going to have y naught first. Y naught plus p changes in y naught plus p minus 1 all over 2 factorial d2 y naught plus p minus 1 p minus 2 all over 3 factorial d3 y naught. So I will have to tell you something here. The reason why I didn't work with this, you have plus minus minus plus. So what the last number, you must have a last number, which the last number ended with what? 48, which is what? It ended with the last number, which is what? The 3 y naught. Suppose we are doing it and we ended with what? Define y. So it means what? I will keep continuing. I'm going to have what? Plus p minus 1, p minus 2, p minus 3 all over 4 factorial plus p minus 1, p minus 1, p minus 2, p minus 3, p minus 4 all over what? 5 factorial. If it ended with what? If you then changes that, we do the changes 5 times. So we do the changes here 3 times. Do you get it? So that's why we have what? So that's why we have to stop as what? So this is the forward that it is going. If suppose if suppose we do not stop in this 3, why not? This is ended with 3. If it is 4, so we are going to stop at 4. So our y want to get value. So for us to get value, what's our y naught? Here is our x naught. This is our x naught, x1, x2, and x3. These are our y naught, y1, y2, and what? Y3. So it means my y naught here is what? 24. I'm going to write yn of x is equal to, what's my y naught? 24 plus, what's my p? So remember that I said that where our p is what? Where p is what? Where p is what? S minus s naught all over h. So what's my x? Here is my x, 8. Y of s, otherwise I'll obtain the value of y of it. My s is 8. So 8 minus what? 8 minus s naught. This is our s naught 1. So 8 minus s naught is what? Is 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. But the question says that what? We should find the cubic polynomials. That is, when we talk about cubic polynomial, the highest power is what? 3. That is highest power of 3, 3, 2, 1. It ended with 0. That is the highest power is what? Highest degree is what? 3. S is to power 3. Anything is to power 3 is what? Cubic polynomial. So we are not going to consider it here. So we are going to consider, since we want to find the cubic, for me to get cubic, I have to use my x bar minus, what is my s naught? S naught is 1 all over what? H. So our h is s1 minus s naught. What's my x1? S1 is 3. The interval difference. 3 minus 1, I'm going to have 2. So I'm going to have s minus 1 all over 2. So my p is now what? S minus 1 all over 2. Remember that the interval of this, the different interval of this, 3 minus 1, 2. 5 minus 3, 2. 7 minus 1, 5 is what? 2. So the interval difference is 2. So my h is now what? 2. So whenever I see p, I'm going to put s minus 1 all over 2. Since I want to get my cubic polynomials. So I'm going to have plus s minus 1 all over 2. Then the changes in what? Y naught. You know that we find the changes there, that's the difference between what? 120 minus 24. We have this. So this is what? The y naught. The y naught here. And this is what? The y naught. The first change is what? Y naught. Which is what? 120 minus 24. Which is 96. So I'm going to have what? S minus 2 multiplied by 96 plus p. What's my p? S minus 1 over 2. S minus 1 all over 2. Here. Then minus p. There is p minus 1. S minus 1 minus 1. S minus 1 all over 2. Something like this. Minus 1 all over what? 2 factorial. 2 factorial is what? 2 times 1, which is 2. So the 2y naught. So the change is what? The 2y naught is what? 216 minus this, which is what? 120. I'm going to have 120 here. So I have to do for, I'm going to do for here as well. So p minus 1, our p minus 1 is what? Plus, what's my p? S minus 1 all over 2. Then s minus 1 all over 2 minus 1. P is what? S minus 1 over 2 minus 1, something like this. Then multiply by what? S minus what? 1 all over 2 minus 2, something like this. The 3 y naught. So the 3 y naught is what? 48. The difference between 116 and 1, we get 48. 48. All over what? All over 3 factorial is what? 6. 3 factorial is 3 times 2, which is 6. So here I'm going to have, what I'm going to have is yn of s is equal to 24 plus s minus 1 over 2 all over 2, 96 plus. So let me solve this. S minus 1 all over 2 as well. So s minus 1 all over 2 minus 1. I'm going to have s minus 1 all over 2 minus 1 over 1. Sm of this is what? 2. These are the subtraction. So 2 into 1 multiplied by this, I'm going to have s minus 1 minus 2 in what? 1. So multiplied by this, I'm going to have 2. So we are going to have s minus 3 all over 2. So it means I've solved this one. I have what? s minus 3 all over 2. I'm going to write it here. This then here is what s minus 3 all over 2. I solve this all over what 2. And here we have what 120, that is 120 multiplied by 120. Then what next is what I have to solve this. So if I open this bracket, what am I going to have? S minus 1 all over 2, then s minus 1 minus 2 and this. S minus, remember that this is what s minus 1 all over 2. We don't have anything here. S minus 1 minus 1 all over 2, something like this that we solved that time, that we just did now, which give us what s minus 3 all over 2. S minus 3 all over 2. If you solve s minus 1 minus 2 all over what 2 all over 1, so I'm going to have s minus 5. So let's do it together. S minus 1 all over 2 minus 2 all over 1. The s here is what 2. So s minus 1 is going to be, we are going to s minus 1. 2 into 1 multiplied by this. How many 1 can you find in 2? I'm going to see 2. Multiplied by, we are going to have minus 4. So minus 1 minus 4 is what? Minus 5. Minus 5 all over 2. So it means I've solved this fraction. I'm going to have s minus 5 all over 2. So I can easily rub it. So I'm going to have s minus 5 all over 2. All over what? 6. Multiplied by what? 48. So from here, I can easily 2 here 1, 2 in 96. I'm going to have 48. 2 here 1, 2 in 120. I'm going to have 60. 6 here 1, 6 in 48. I'm going to have what? 8. So what is now left? Here is what? Is equal to what? Yn of x or y of x 24 plus s minus 1 48 plus what? S minus 1 s minus 3. This is a what? Multiplication. That is, this is going to multiply this. This is going to multiply this. It's something like this. S minus 1 all over 2 times s minus 3 all over 2. This one is going to multiply this. I'm going to have s minus 1 s minus 3 all over 2 times 2, 4. So I can write it all over what? 4. So I'm going to have x minus 1 s minus 3 all over what? 2 times 2 is what? Is 4. Then what do we have here? 60. Then plus, so 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. So I'm going to have s minus 1 s minus 3. I have to what? Remove the bracket. Then s minus 5 all over what? All over what? 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. So what do we have here before? 8 already. It's something like this. Something like this. As well as this. So what can we do now? 4 here 1, 4 in 60. What are we going to have? We are going to have 15. 8 here 1, 8 here 1. So for now, I can now solve it. So I'm going to have now is 24 plus 48 multiplied by this. I'm going to have 48 times s, 48s minus 48 plus. So I have to solve s minus 1, s minus 3. S minus 1, s minus 3. So for me to solve s, let me do it here. S minus 1, s minus 3. So s will multiply on s minus 3. This will multiply the second bracket. I'm going to have s squared minus 3x minus s minus times minus plus 1 times 3. I'm going to have 3. So s squared minus 3s plus, I'm going to have s squared minus 3s minus s minus 4s. So I'm going to have s squared minus 4s plus 3. So here I'm going to have s squared minus what? 4x plus 3. So what do you have here? 15. So I'm going to have 15 plus s minus 1, s minus 3, s minus 5. So I have to open this bracket. If I open this bracket, what am I going to have? Remember that I've done s minus 1, s minus 3, which give me this. I can easily multiply it like s squared minus 4s plus 3. Then this multiply this, I have this times s minus 5. So I get How I got this one? We have done it before. Let me do it again. S minus 1, S minus 3. We are going to use first term to multiply the second bracket. So you can open this bracket. S times S, we have S squared minus 3x. Minus 1 times S minus x. Then minus times minus is what? Plus 3. So minus 3s minus x, I'm going to have minus x. Then plus 3, I have this, then S squared. So x minus 1 multiplied by this, I'm going to have this. Multiplied by x minus 5. So it means x will multiply this one. If x multiply all this, or this one multiplied by x, I'm going to have s cube, that is s is to the power 3. S times s, s is to the power 3, minus 4s squared plus 3x minus. So 5 will multiply, 5 will open the next first bracket. 5 times s squared. I'm going to have minus 5s squared minus 20x, then minus times plus minus 15. 5 multiplied by this, I have minus 5 multiplied by this, I have minus 5x squared. Minus times minus is plus. 5 times 4x is 20x. Minus times plus is what? Minus. 5 times 6 is what? 15. So it means s3 minus 4x squared plus 3s plus 20s minus 5 give me this. I can what? I can combine the like terms. So my s squared is this. This is s cube. I can write it like s cube. Minus 4s is here. We can find minus 4s. So minus 4s squared minus 4s squared minus 5s squared. I'm going to have what? Minus 9s squared. Then what next is what? Plus 3x plus 20x. I'm going to have plus 23x plus 23x. What else again? I've solved this. I've solved this. So we have a constant which is what? Minus 15. So this is the y of. So what are we going to do next is what? We can open the bracket. So we have not opened this bracket. So here is what? 1. So 1 multiplied by this, I'm going to have this. So here I'm going to have 24 plus 48x minus 48 plus. Remember we have 15 here. Multiplying this. 15 times x squared. I'm going to have 15x squared. I want to open this bracket. I have to multiply throughout by 15. 15 times minus 4x, I'm going to have what? Minus 60x. Then 15 times this, I'm going to have what? 45. Plus what? Plus s3 minus 9s squared minus 23x minus 15. So you can make screenshot for this. So my y n of x is now, so I can what I'm going to do is what? Combining the like terms. Combining the like terms. Combining the like terms. So now I'm going to have, so this is a constant. So let me start with the highest power, which is 3. S3. Then from my highest power to what? S squared. So I have to take all S squared. I have 15 here. Where is S squared again? I have what? 19. So 15 minus 9. I have what? 6. So that's plus 6s plus 6s squared. What else do I have again? So our highest power, from highest power, that's highest degree, 3, 2, then 1. So I have to find x as well. I have 48 here. I have 48 here. I have 60 here. I have 48x minus 60. Then where do I have x? Minus 23. This is what? 48 minus 60 minus 23. So 48 minus 60 minus 20 is 35. 48x minus 60x minus 23. This is plus. Sorry. This is plus. Is plus. I'm going to have plus. 48. So this is 48 minus. Where is x minus 60 plus 23? I have 11. That is plus 11x plus 11x. Then so let me take my last term, which is what? Constant. This is constant, it has no variable. 24 minus 48. 24 minus 48 is for 24 as well. 24 minus 48 is 24 minus 48. Whereas this was plus 45 plus 45 21, then minus 15. I have 6 plus 6. So find the cubic polynomials. So this is the solution of what? The cubic polynomial is what? The cubic polynomial. So this is the cubic polynomials. And the question is that x or otherwise find y of 8. Y of 8. So it means I'm going to consider my y of x, and my y of x is what? S3 plus 6s squared plus 11s plus 6. So my y of 8 means whenever I see x, I'm going to put 8. My y of 8 will now be 8 raised to the power of 3 plus 6 into 8 raised to the power of 2 plus 11 into 8 plus 6. So 8 raised to the power of 3, 512 plus 6, 864, then plus 88 plus 6. So I'm going to have 512 plus 6 times 6. I'm going to have 384. 6 times 64 gives me 384 plus 88 plus 6. That is my y of 8 as well. So finally, my y of 8 here is the addition of all this number: 512 plus 384 plus 88 plus 6. I have 990. 990. So it means my y of 8 is what? 990. Since because the question said that we should find the cubic polynomials, and if I use for my p is what? S minus what? S naught all over h. Remember that our s here is what? 8. 8 minus s naught, which is what? H. What is my h? Is the that is the what? The interval difference, which is 2. That is what? 7 all over 2, which is 3.5. If I put it here, if I consider this, if I put 3.5 here, I put 3.5 here, that is whenever I see my p, I put what? I put 3.5. Everything. If I put 3.5 and solve everything, I'm going to arrive to 990. Since because they asked to what? They asked us to find a cubic polynomial, so we have to consider this. We are going to use 8 as what? X. And suppose if you are not told to find the cubic polynomials, that is, compute this table y of 8, it means I'm going to put my 8 minus 1, that is 7 over 2. I'm going to just substitute whenever I see p, I put what? 3.5. I'm going to arrive to my answer here. If it is y of 6, whenever you see x, you put what? 6. It will be what? 6 minus 1, 5 divided by 2. So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. It depends on any value that it can give you. It can give you y of 1, y of 2, y of 3, y of 4, y of 5, y of 6. This is y of 8. So this is the solution to the problem above. Right? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. I hope you find it interesting.